In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, well of water. There are wells of water, water beneath the earth. If at all you do buy a piece of land, anybody buys a piece of land, she will like to know, because it is something very important for them, that whether a water beneath the ground is available or not, how deep the water is available, how deep we do have to drill to access the water, and where then next to that, what is the quality of the water. Sweet water or salty water. Yeah, means sweet water or salty water or unpleasant water, not so sweet water, water of not a good taste. So it is important really to the kind of water available somewhere else beneath the ground. We the human beings, we are also a well of water. Each one of us, we are a well of water, and people do have to drink this water. Everybody who comes across, everybody who meets us, everybody who speak to us, everybody who interact with us in one way or the other is actually drinking the water. Have to drink the water, the kind of water we are having in our well. And this water could be a bitter one, this water could be a plain one, this water could be a sweet one. And there are several categories of the water available inside of a human being. There are people who will like to bear a little bit, a trivial amount of difficulty, but they will not try to leave an unpleasant impression on the other people. There are people who are making trivial sacrifices for the sake of for the sake of the people, to give a happy, good impression to the people. These are the wells of sweet water. There are people with whom, if you do interact, if at all I do interact, they will be found very bitter people, bitter people, bitter people. And there are people who are neither bitter nor sweet. So, what sort, if at all, we do have to label each and every person. Suppose that we are each one of us going to be labeled upon, whether this person is a well of bitter water, this person is a well of plain water, this person is a well of sweet water. What sort of well will you like to be? Each and everyone else, almost each and everyone else will like to be a well of sweet water. Why? Because we are going to be labeled. We are going to be labeled. That is the only reason. Otherwise, most very few of the people will like to be, you know, a well of sweet water, because they are the kind-hearted, they are the tender-hearted people, they are the soft-hearted people, and they have made a sort of commitment with themselves, with Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, with their conscience, that they will be bearing small, trivial troubles, but they will not create it for the other people. And contrary to that, there are people who are creating the troubles, the hatred for the other people, for their own benefit. Sometime even for a very trivial benefit of their, and sometime even without any sort of benefit at all. So that is why I say that it is incumbent upon us. It is necessary at all for us, that to be a well of sweet water. Why? Labeling, obviously it matters, but much more than that. At least we do have to appear in the court of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, and we will be labeled by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala as well. A label will be put upon our faces, upon our foreheads, by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala on the day of judgment. That and we have to be a kind-hearted. We have to be a person of good intentions. We have to be a person of good intention first, and good tongue then. Good intentions first, good thinking first, good tongue good conversation then. Because if the conversation is good but the intentions are not good, obviously it is going to be a useless thing. And the people will come to know even after a while that we are not primarily a good people, rather we are fake people. We are trying to be good, we are showing ourselves, we are posing ourselves as a good person, but truly we are not a good people at all. Also, there is a very good there is a very bad result there waiting for us in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. True or not? Then, dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad, we need to have a good. The prophetic saying is, a prophetic saying is that whatever you do, whatever a human being does, depends what the intentions of that particular person are. What are the intentions of that particular person? What are the intentions of the doers? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will treat a person upon their intentions. So we have to be a well of sweet water, speak kindly, and always take care of the people. Do not try to harm the people at all. Do not try to create the troubles for the people at all. Rather, be ready to make a smaller, trivial sacrifices, if not a bigger one. I'm not asking about, because it is not feasible to do the big favor to everyone else. It is not humanly possible, but it is quite possible to keep doing the small trivial favor to the people, and to be a somewhat kind-hearted person. To be a somewhat kind-hearted person. It is possible. It is very much possible. It is not impossible at all. So why not to be a well of sweet water? We are a well, and the people are drinking our water. Whoever comes across us, whoever interacts with us, is actually drinking the water of a well. And while drinking and after the drinking, they will be able to tell, they will be found saying that the well, this person's well is having a sweet water, this person's well is having a bitter water, this person is the water of this well is not so pleasant, not so unpleasant. So it is all, you know uh, depending upon the two things, the intentions first, and then our tongue, our conversation, our talks, whether we feel okay after hurting the people, whether we feel bad, whether we want to benefit the people, whether we don't want to benefit the people at all. It depends upon us, it depends upon us. So always try to be a well of sweet water. Never ever try to be a well of the bitter water, because you will be labeled by that particular person on the one hand, and by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the other hand. Everybody is going to be labeled. Everybody is going to be labeled, whether this person is sweet one or this person is a bitter one. A well of sweet water, a well of bitter water. And everybody is going to be labeled by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well. And if at all we try to become a water, person of sweet water, we will be liked by the people. We will be liked by the people. We will be liked. We do want to be liked. We will be liked by the people. We will be liked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well. We need to do the two things only. The first is our intentions should be clean. Our intentions should be good. We should be ready to make small or trivial sacrifices for the people, and we should never ever try to hurt the people, whether for our own benefit or without any benefit. And we should be careful about what the other people are feeling, because like we do care about our own feeling up to an extent, a little bit of it. We should also try to be empathetic. We should try to develop the empathy in ourselves, in us. Thank you, Jazakallah.